Ever wondered how websites become interactive? How clicking a button can change what you see on your screen? How a website can remember your information? The answer to all these questions lies in the magic of JavaScript. In the world of web development, JavaScript plays the role of the director, orchestrating the actions that happen on the stage of your web browser. It's the language that makes your web experience interactive and dynamic. But before we dive into the depths of JavaScript, it's important to understand the basics. JavaScript, not to be confused with Java, is a programming language that breathes life into static web pages. It's one of the three pillars of web development, alongside HTML and CSS. HTML forms the skeleton of a website, CSS adds the aesthetic appeal, and JavaScript makes it move and react. JavaScript runs in your browser, which means it's your computer, not some distant server, that reads and interprets the JavaScript code. This is what we call client-side scripting. It's what allows you to interact with a web page in real time, without needing to load a new page every time you click a button or submit a form. Now, how does one start with JavaScript? First things first, you need to understand variables. Think of variables as containers that store information. This information can be a number, a piece of text called a string, or even a more complex structure like a list or an object. Next, you have functions. Functions are blocks of code that perform a specific task. They're like the verbs in the language of JavaScript, doing the actions that make your website interactive. To make decisions, JavaScript uses conditional statements. These are the if, else, and else-if statements. They allow the code to perform different actions based on different conditions. And lastly, loops. Loops allow JavaScript to perform repetitive tasks quickly and efficiently. They keep running the same block of code until a certain condition is met. The journey to mastering JavaScript is paved with practice and curiosity. It's about trying, failing, and trying again. It's about solving problems and finding new ones to solve. In this video, we've scratched the surface of JavaScript and its role in web development. We've talked about how it makes websites interactive and dynamic. We've learned about variables, functions, conditional statements, and loops. We've taken the first step in understanding the magic behind the web pages we interact with every day. Remember, every great web developer was once a beginner. The journey to mastering JavaScript starts with understanding the basics. With patience, practice, and a lot of coding, you too can become a JavaScript wizard. So dive in, start coding, and let JavaScript open the doors to a world of dynamic and interactive web experiences. The world of web development awaits you.